On January 2nd, Illinois took on Mississippi State at the ReliaQuest Bowl in Tampa. A crowd of 35,797 showed up to see the Illini and the Bulldogs. The fans were also treated to routines by 698 dancers, including 37 from a high school in the North Metro. The Blaine Bengals dance team recently performed on the same field where Tom Brady tosses spirals for the Tampa Bay Bucs.
It was a really cool experience.
The Bengals displayed their dance moves in the pregame and halftime shows at the ReliaQuest Bowl in Tampa.
For them to be in the bowl game, pretty big deal.
The young dancers came away with many Kodak moments from their trip.
I've been looking forward to it, and a lot of other girls were, and a lot of us were sad to go home because it was a really fun experience. For the game, my favorite experience for it was I was the first dancer out on the field out of everyone.
It's a really cool environment to be a part of because there's just so many people watching, and it's something we're not used to. Obviously, as a dancer, you have a lot of eyes on you a lot of the times, but not in that big of a stadium. So it was really cool to see everyone and just perform at such a big event.
Going to sun-drenched Florida was definitely a blast. But the Bengals also put in plenty of practice time in Tampa to choreograph their routines.
And when we're there, the practices are 4 hours every morning, except for one day, and then game day, of course. So we definitely put in a lot of work and a lot of early mornings, too.
Well, they actually did really well. A lot of them do very good on the performance floor, and so I think they just have that confidence.
The Blaine contingent spent a week in Florida and did get a chance to check out some of the state's hot spots.
We got to go on a dinner cruise. We went to Disney World and Busch Gardens, and then we also got to go to the beach, Clearwater Beach.
They did fundraise a little bit, yep. A lot of it was paid for on their own, but we did do a little bit of cub bagging and some different things like that.
On their flight back to the Twin Cities, the Bengals were rerouted through Omaha because of snow and ice at MSP.
Apparently, a plane before us slid off the runway into a snowbank.
The prep dance season runs from October to February, and the Bengals are now focused on getting ready for what they hope will be a successful finish.
Of course, our goal for the end of the season is to go on to sections and perform really well and place in the top 3 and make it onto the state tournament at the Target Center. That's always our goal.
Blaine's dance team goes to Florida once every 3 years. On January 28th, the Bengals will host an invitational at Blaine High School.